Travels by Broomstick comes to you from South Wales, the land of the dragon. Oh, and sheep. We got lots of sheep. Welcome to all you good people out there in podcast land. So, let's get the broomstick out the garage, and off we go.
A little dog with a big personality. This bonus episode is for my friend Ursula and our mutual love of bad taxidermy. I hope you enjoy this one, Ursula, and thank you again for my beautiful painting of Frank and my lovely tattoo of Frank's paw print, so he will forever walk with me.
Today's journey takes us back to Abergavenny Castle, situated on Castle Street, Abergavenny, Monmouthshire, in Wales, Great Britain. We will be visiting the museum on top of the Norman Motte and Bailey within the grounds of the ruined castle.
Abergavenny Museum houses a wonderful collection of artefacts, permanent and temporary exhibitions that detail the history of Abergavenny town and the wider area. The museum was founded on the 2nd of July 1959. It was formerly a hunting lodge built by the Marquess of Abergavenny.
The museum is a Grade 2 listed building. During our visit to the museum, once I had managed to get Mrs. Broomstick away from the gift shop for 5 seconds, we saw Whisky the Turnspit dog. This is a taxidermy specimen of a now extinct dog, one of the only specimens known to have been preserved, so it's a very special dog indeed.
So what exactly is a Turnspit dog? It's an extinct, short-legged, long-bodied dog breed that was specifically bred to run on a wheel, sort of like a hamster, called a Turnspit dog or a wheel dog. These little dogs were used to turn meat on a spit in the fireplace. A turnspit is also known as a roasting jack, which is a mechanical device that rotates on a spit or rotisserie.
Cooking meat on a spit dates back to at least the 1st century BC. In Britain, starting in the Tudor period, dog-powered turnspits began to be used. These little dogs would work tirelessly, running in a treadmill, which was linked to a spit by belts and pulleys. The dog would walk on the wheel to turn the spit, ensuring that the meat was evenly cooked.
The Turnspit dog is mentioned in a book called Of English Dogs in 1576 under the name Turnspate, and in 1809 in the book Memoirs of British Quadrupeds by William Bingley, in which he talks of a dog that is employed to help chefs and cooks and goes by the name of the kitchen dog, the cooking dog, or the wheeling dog. The breed was lost since it was considered to be such a lowly and common dog that no record was effectively kept of it, and nobody even bothered to preserve it. How sad is that, the poor puppers? In the 16th century, people preferred to cook meat over an open fire. The dog would be hoisted up into the wooden wheel mounted on the wall near the fireplace. The wheel was attached, as mentioned, by belts, chains and pulleys, and off the little dog would go. In order not to overexert the dog, especially as the environment would be very hot and the little dog would be running constantly to keep that spit turning, it would have been quite an unpleasant task. They would often be kept in pairs, so that they took it in turns working in shifts, as cooking the meat on a spit would take a very long time.
Roasting meat took hours, and before these little turnspit dogs, a person would have to turn the spit. Often a young boy, the lowest ranking member of the household. This job was incredibly tedious, often resulting in burns, blisters, and absolute exhaustion. The turnspit dogs were seen as kitchen utensils rather than pets, such as today's microwaves. The wheels were mounted on the wall as far away from the fire as possible, so that the poor little dog didn't overheat or faint. The roar of the fire, the clanking of the spit, the smell of the meat cooking would fill the air, and the patter of tiny little feet would mean that a tasty meal was being prepared.
To train the turnspit dogs to run at the correct speed to turn the wheel, a glowing ember of coal would be thrown into the wheel. How cruel! But the dogs were strong and sturdy, capable of working for hours on end. I hope that they got some table scraps to eat after all that hard work. Sunday, however, was a day of rest for the turnspit doggos, and they were taken to church to be used as foot warmers. It is said that during a service at the church in Bath, the Bishop of Gloucester gave a sermon and uttered the words, "It was then that Ezekiel saw the wheel." As you can imagine, the mention of the word wheel got the attention of the little turnspit dogs, who promptly ran for the church door, presumably to go to their daily duties, or perhaps to run away from them.
With advancements in kitchen technology, the need for the Turnspit dog declined dramatically over time. In 1750, Turnspits were everywhere in Great Britain, but by 1850 they had become scarce, and by 1900 they had disappeared completely. It became a stigma of poverty to own a Turnspit dog. Queen Victoria was said to have kept retired Turnspit dogs as pets. Over time, these little dogs were no longer bred, as they had no longer a job to do, and their numbers sadly dwindled, until eventually leading to the breed's extinction.
These Turnspit dogs changed history in the kitchen. These energetic little canines were once an essential part of cooking, and someone, somewhere, must have clearly adored little Whisky to preserve her in this manner. Her legend lives on, with so many people falling in love with her when they visit the museum. So how many brooms do you give Abergavenny Museum?
I'm going to give that 4 brooms, but I'm going to give little Whisky 5 brooms.
Ah, she deserves 5 brooms, bless her. What breed do you think closely resembles the Turnspit dog?
A weasel.
It's true, yeah.
Well, there you are then.
They do look very rodent-like.
They do.
Maybe a dachshund?
A dachshund, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, very very, very sausage dog.
Sausage dog. Which goes well because they're in the kitchen.
Yeah, sausages all round.
Do you think that our dog Moo would be a Turnspit dog?
Not a chance. Not a chance.
He's very energetic. He does think ball is life.
Yeah, he just does nothing he's told.
No, that's true. So he wouldn't run around in circles. He would just jump out and eat the meat.
Yep.
And probably regret it because he'd be like, hot, 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 hot.
Yes, he's very naughty.
So besides Whisky, what did you like in the museum?
I like the Ironmonger's store. There's a complete mock-up. In fact, it's not a mock-up. It's an actual Ironmonger's store that was in Abergavenny and has been lifted into the museum, and it's all based in the 1950s, and it's very interesting.
Yes, I liked playing with the horse coconuts.
Yeah. Enough said. The horse coconuts, by the way, were in the children's box. That's a shock, isn't it?
I like doing childish things.
It was all I could do to stop her doing the dressing up as well.
I do like dressing up. I really do. They did have a very impressive gift shop.
They did. It was very good, yeah.
That was my favourite part. Whisky in the gift shop.
Yeah, I couldn't get you out of there, could I?
No, it took ages. Anyway, join us next time as we start spooky season.
Yep, it's Halloween, or the run-up to Halloween, and it's all spooky and ooh.
We have some very ghostly episodes for you. So, yeah, we're back, guys.
Well, I'm frightened already. Well, we hope you've had a magical time, and we'll see you soon.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
I did that.
Oh, sorry.
I did that already.
Sorry. Please like and subscribe.
Bye now.
Bye.